Hello guys, welcome to another video of this channel. So today we're going to be talking about this platform called Repocket. Now I'm basically going to discuss about this and highlight what it does and some of its offerings and what can you do here as a participant. Before I do that, it is important to let you know that I have not yet participated on Repocket, although I do have an account and I do not endorse them in any kind of way. Repocket, what do you do here? So as you can see, you get paid to do a lot of things. That is what they claim, right? You get paid to try applications, play games, and basically do a few other things like taking, I think, surveys and things like that. So some of the games that you might be required to play include like some of these, right? Like the CM brown boards. I don't know if these are games or something like that. Bitcoins, I think these are applications. Block, I think this is a game, and things like that. So these are some of the games that you can try, and you can get paid different amounts based on the game, right? For some games you get paid $204, $182, 58 $55, and so on. Now one thing that I've discovered though is that some of these games, like, you will get them based on a location, right? So if you live in some countries like possibly maybe Africa, other places like South America and so on, you're not going to get high paying games, right? But if you live in the States, Europe, and other things, you are going to get high paying games. So that's what it's all about. So I think that also, like, you do surveys as well, right? That's one of the things that I kind of left out, and also bandwidth sharing. Now with the bandwidth sharing, you will be sharing your internet, right? So I'll explain that later on in this video. So as you can see, you do have different games, even applications. With SoFi is an application, Credit Karma, Stash. So you can download this application, register on them, and basically use them for a certain period of time. And then from there, you can get paid. Now, one thing that I need to point out is that a Repocket doesn't work from like around the globe, right? There are basically a few countries where you can apply, right? For example, as you can see, my country doesn't work, but in the US it does. I think it does also in South Africa. But again, I recorded this using the VPN. So if you do not live in the States or maybe some other countries, it might be hard for you to participate here. So I did a little bit of research on Repocket, and it has 3.1 stars out of 135 reviews, which is not bad, right? But again, these are just few. I'll say there are more positive reviews as opposed to negative ones, right? So yeah. And like most of the people here, they had complaints with regard to the payments that they were receiving, but some were not paid, right? And I'll say that was one of the major complaints. But again, most of them are quite positive. So Repocket basically can also be used on a phone, right? You can actually go to App Store or Google Play Store and simply download the application. And they also work with other partners, like of our partners like Revo, Anotic, Prime N. I think this is one of my favorites. Then iStudio. So you can actually complete some of the stuff using this platform, like surveys at most. You can get them on Prime N. You go to Prime N, complete like a survey, and you will be awarded on your Repocket wallet. And so as you can see, they do have a bunch of things that you can try, a bunch of games that you can try. Now, one thing that I hate though about these uh, gaming platform that offers gaming and stuff is that most of these games are usually difficult to play due to like many ads, or you will be facing many ads. They do have a lot of ads that it makes playing the game very difficult. So that's my problem with the entire thing, right? So right here on the top under the my offers, right, you do have the active offers and also the history. as you can see, I haven't completed a single offer yet, so I don't have any active offers. Then on the referrals, you get paid to refer this platform, right? So refer your friends to Repocket and help them unlock a new earning opportunity. So you copy this link right here, which is the Repocket link. Then you can share it on Facebook, Reddit, TikTok, LinkedIn, all these kind of things. Then on the cash out, this is where you see your balance, right? For now, I've got $0, and you need at least $2 right here, $2 or more to withdraw, right? So that's another interesting feature, that it has a low threshold. I don't think it will take you that long to actually get these $2, right? And of course, you need to link like your bank account or your PayPal. So on the statistics right now, as I've said, I haven't done anything. I've got $0, and the internet speed that I've shared, I've got 0, task history 0, invited friends 0. Now I'm going to explain in a few seconds how this option works right here. So on the bandwidth sharing, right, which is the sharing the internet. Now I read some comments where a lot of people were actually complaining, and I'm going to show you some of those comments later on. And like most of them are complaining that this does not pay very well, right? So what the internet sharing is that you download a certain application that they have, and then you install it on your desktop, in your phone, or something like that. I think it's a desktop, right? Then you share your internet, right? And then you get paid for that. But a lot of people are complaining that it doesn't pay that well. So under the bandwidth sharing, as you can see, on this, like in the stats, we've got $0 that have earned today, and 0 bytes that have been shared. So to start sharing internet, you have to go through a series of steps. So the first one is to agree to the terms, and the next one is to kind of install the desktop app. So they have the app that will be running in the background, right? And it works on Intel, macOS, Apple, Linux, Windows, Linux ARM, Docker, and so on. Then after doing that, possibly installing it to your Windows PC, then you enable bandwidth sharing on the app. So you will basically automatically earn for as long as you've switched on your internet and your computer is on Wi-Fi, then you'll be able to share that. And they've highlighted that if you are using Docker, this one, you're supposed to use this API key. So that I don't know how that works, but I just wanted to point that out. So guys, as you can see, there isn't much about Repocket, and I suggest that you kind of research the platform on your own whenever you get the time. So some of these reviews, like as you can see, some of these are actually negatives. They say total scam. So no matter how many offers they complete, they never register as they search and stuff like that. The hype versus reality. They said they have 3 to 5 devices running, 3 of them active 24/7, and most they've earned in a month is 40 cents. What they claim about potential earnings is misleading. I'm from Slovakia, and it seems isn't worthwhile for this market. I don't know. So this is the complaint, that it does not pay out that well. So guys, that's all about Repocket. And again, thank you for watching this video, and until then, see you on the next one.